the smartest person you knew in school or college, the one who got straight A's, topped every exam, and could solve complex math equations in seconds. Where are they now? Are they the happiest, most successful leaders in the world? Statistically, probably not. Harvard Business Review did a massive study and found something that shocked the academic world. IQ only accounts for about 20% of your success in life. The other 80%? It comes down to one single thing: EQ, emotional intelligence. In fact, in the corporate world and high-level leadership positions in the USA, 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence. You can have a PhD from MIT. You can be a literal genius. But if you lose your temper during a high-pressure meeting, if you can't read the room, or if you completely freeze when a crisis hits, your high IQ becomes completely useless. Today, we are unlocking the real superpower of the 1%. Welcome back to English with MU, your space for self-improvement, mindset mastery, and becoming the best version of yourself. Today, we are launching a brand new series on a topic that will completely transform your career, your relationships, and your mental strength: emotional intelligence. If you want to master your mind, build unstoppable discipline, and learn how to navigate high-stakes environments like a pro, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Let's break down the blueprint of EQ.
So, what exactly is emotional intelligence? Let's bypass all the boring textbook definitions and look at it through a funny, real-life example. Have you ever seen a 3-year-old toddler in a supermarket who wants a chocolate bar? The mother says no, and what happens? The toddler drops to the floor, starts screaming, kicking their legs, and crying like the world is ending. Why? Because the toddler has zero emotional control. They feel an emotion, frustration, and they instantly act it out without thinking. Now, look at the adult world. Have you ever seen a grown man or woman in a professional office room shouting at their team, throwing papers, or slamming doors because a project failed? That is literally the exact same toddler, just wearing an expensive suit. Emotional intelligence is simply the bridge between feeling an emotion and acting on it. It is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions and the emotions of the people around you. It means when anger, panic, or insecurity knocks on your door, you don't let it take the steering wheel of your life. You stay in control. To master your EQ, you need to understand the 4 pillars that build it. Let's break them down step by step. This is the foundation. Most people live their entire lives on autopilot. They get angry, they snap at their partner, and if you ask them why, they say, "Oh, I'm just having a bad day." High EQ people don't do that. They track their emotions like data. They look inward and say, "Okay, I am feeling triggered right now because I feel disrespected, not because of what this person actually said." Once you can name your emotion, you tame your emotion. This is your superpower. Emotionally intelligent people feel anger, fear and jealousy just like everyone else. The difference is they don't let those feelings dictate their words. They don't send that angry email at 11 p.m. They don't ruin a professional relationship over a 5-minute misunderstanding. They pause, let the emotional storm pass, and then respond with logic and authority. Now, look at the adult world.
In American culture, empathy is considered a massive leadership asset. It's the ability to look at a situation through someone else's eyes. When a colleague misses a deadline, a low EQ person shouts, "You are lazy." A high EQ person steps back and thinks, "This is unusual for them. Let me find out what's causing this roadblock." When you understand what drives people, you can lead them. This is how you build deep, meaningful connections. It's knowing how to pitch your ideas, how to resolve a conflict without destroying the peace of mind, and how to make people feel heard and respected in your presence. Now let's talk about practical implementation. How do you actually build this muscle starting today? I want you to practice the pause and pivot method for the next 7 days. Whenever someone cuts you off in traffic, says something passive-aggressive in a meeting, or drops a negative comment on your work, do not react for exactly 5 seconds. Take a deep breath. In those 5 seconds, your brain shifts from the emotional center, the amygdala, to the logical center, the prefrontal cortex. Then, instead of matching their negative energy, pivot. Ask yourself, is reacting to this worth my energy and my peace of mind? 9 times out of 10, the answer is a resounding no. Your energy is your currency. Don't waste it on cheap distractions. At the end of the day, guys, high emotional intelligence is the ultimate flex. In a world where everyone is constantly reacting, shouting, complaining, and letting external circumstances control their inner peace, the person who can remain calm, collected, and laser-focused is king. When the storm hits, let everyone else panic. You stay grounded. You stay sharp. That is how empires are built, and that is how you claim the success you deserve. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of our Emotional Intelligence Masterclass. If this video opened your eyes or gave you a new perspective on growth, show your support by hitting that like button right now. It means the world to us. We are curating an incredible self-improvement podcasts playlist right here on the channel, so make sure you check that out for more deep dives into discipline and mental strength. Drop a comment below and let me know, do you think you have a higher IQ or a higher EQ? Let's get the conversation started. Keep working on your mindset, stay emotionally untouchable, and I will see you in part 2. Take care.